guys, welcome. Today we're going to be practicing the balancing of our crown chakras. It's the last of the 7 chakras that we've gone through for this August series. So let's go into a comfortable seat. If you guys have essential oils, some essential oils that are associated with the crown chakra and helping to balance it are lavender, jasmine, and frankincense. So if you have any of those, feel free to pause the video, go put them on. And after you come into a comfortable seat, just begin taking some deep breaths. I'm going to quickly go over the crown chakra. As you can see, I'm still learning myself. So the crown chakra is located at the top of the head. It's associated with knowing, connection to spirit and universe. Having a blocked crown chakra can cause mental illness, fear, materialistic ways, memory and learning issues, apathy, feeling broken, and not spiritual. Having a balanced crown chakra can bring spirituality, unity, wisdom, open-mindedness, peacefulness, feeling connected to the universe, and a strong nervous system. Let's begin. Crisscross at the ankles, hands on the knees. Relax the shoulders, sitting up tall. Close the eyes. We're going to take 3 deep breaths, becoming present on the mat, letting go of the day so far. We're going to inhale to the count of 4 through the nose, and exhale to the count of 8 through the mouth. Let's take an inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Gently open your eyes. Let's reach the arms overhead as we inhale. Exhale, hands to the crown of your head. And bring them down. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to the crown. And release. One more time. Inhale. Hands to the crown of your head. And release. Interlace the hands behind your back. Shoulder blades come together. Open up through the chest. We're going to melt that chest forward. If your forehead cannot come all the way to the mat, go ahead and use a block to rest your forehead on. Take an inhale and an exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Gently release the hands, bring the fingertips under the shoulders, and slowly roll it up. We're going to bring the feet together in butterfly pose. Bottoms of the feet come together. Right arm comes out. Hook the left arm around. Pull it in towards your chest. Look over that shoulder. Take a deep breath. Left arm comes out. Hook the right arm around it. Pull it in towards your chest. Look over that left shoulder. Deep breath. Grab the 4 fingers, pull them under that wrist. No matter what practice I do, I always want to make sure that our limbs are properly warmed up. Pull those 4 fingers over, especially if we're going to be on our hands and wrists a lot. And take it to the other side. Pull those 4 fingers under and over. Go ahead and grab the ankles. We're going to melt the chest forward, bending through the elbows. And let the head hang heavy here. Take 3 breaths. And slowly roll it up. Let's come into a tabletop. We're going to take a couple cat cows here. Inhaling, opening through the chest, lifting the chin, shoulders gently roll open. And exhale, round through, chin to chest, pushing through the hands and the tops of the feet. Inhale, arching the back, lift the chin. Exhale, round that spine. Inhale, open it up. And exhale, round the spine. From our tabletop, we're going to begin to walk our hands back and place the crown of the head on the mat. Grabbing a hold of our heels, coming into rabbit pose, really rounding through the back here. Take 3 breaths. And go ahead and bring one fingertips to the mat and the other fingertips to the mat. And lift the head gently, coming back to tabletop. We're going to reach the right arm to the sky as we inhale. And exhale, thread the needle, bringing that right arm under the left arm. Right shoulder, right ear come to the mat. Reach that left arm to the sky. And bind it around your back. Maybe you grab a hold of the right thigh. Opening up through the chest. Take 3 breaths. And bring that hand back under that left shoulder. We're going to push off. Twist that right arm to the sky. And place it back on the mat. Left arm opens to the sky. Inhale. As you exhale, bring that left arm under the right. Left shoulder, left ear come to the mat. Reach that right arm to the sky. And bind it around. Opening up through that chest. Take 3 breaths here. And place that right hand under the right shoulder, pushing through that hand. Twist that left arm open to the sky and bring it back down to the mat. We're going to curl the toes, lift the hips. Come into a down dog. Take a moment, pedal through the feet, stretching through the backs of those legs. Take 3 breaths here. On your next inhale, we're going to reach the right leg high, 3-legged dog. We're going to exhale, bring knee to chest, and step that foot between the hands. Drop down on that back leg. Reaching those arms overhead, squeezing those thighs, looking up, sinking into that front hip. Hands come to the third eye. Take an inhale and an exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more breath. And we're going to frame that front foot, curl on the back toes, lift that kneecap, slide that leg back, coming into plank. Taking a chaturanga here, drop your knees if you need to modify. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, elbows in at your side. Inhale, upward facing dog. Drop the knees, curl the toes, exhale into down dog. Taking 3 breaths, we're going to come to the tippy toes to inhale, and exhale, sink the heels. Inhale, tippy toes, exhale, sink the heels. Inhale the tippy toes, and exhale, sink the heels. On your next inhale, left leg comes high, 3-legged dog. We're going to exhale, knee to chest, Step it between those hands, drop down on that back leg. Squeeze those thighs to lift, reach those arms overhead, sinking into that front hip, hands to forehead, take 3 breaths. Frame that front foot, curl the back toes, lift that kneecap, slide that leg back to your high plank. Use your modification in your chaturanga if you need. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, elbows in at your side. Inhale, upward facing dog. Curl the toes. And exhale into down dog. Take 3 breaths. Come to the tippy toes. And sink the heels. Inhale up. Exhale, sink. Inhale up. Exhale, sink. On your next inhale, right leg comes high, 3-legged dog. We're going to exhale, knee to chest. Step that foot between those hands. Turn and flatten on that back foot. Reach those arms overhead, coming into warrior 1. Place those hands on the crown of your head. Looking up to the sky, take 3 inhales and 3 exhales. And coming back to center, we're going to come onto the ball of that back foot and step it up to the front of the mat. Reach the arms overhead, inhale. Exhale, small back bend, hands to the crown of the head. Inhale, we're going to dive it down. And exhale into forward fold. Hug that head into the knees. Deep breath. One more deep breath. Slowly roll it up. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, small back bend, hands to the crown of the head. And let's dive it down. Come into halfway lift, hands on the shins. Nice long spine. Inhale here. And exhale, forward fold, hands to the mat. Step back into a high plank. Take your chaturanga here. Drop your knees to modify. Inhale. Exhale, elbows in at your side. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale into down dog. 3 breaths. Pedal through the feet. On your next inhale, left leg comes high, 3-legged dog. We're going to exhale, knee to chest, step that foot between those hands, turn and flatten on that back foot. Reaching the arms overhead, coming into warrior 1. Hands to the crown of your head. Take 3 breaths. Reach those arms overhead, turn on the ball of that back foot, and step it up, top of the mat. Big inhale, exhale, hands to the crown of the head, and dive it down. Coming into forward fold, hug that head into the knees. Halfway lift to inhale. And exhale back to forward fold. Slowly roll it up. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to the crown of the head. And hands to heart. Coming into Tadasana, really pressing through all 4 corners of both feet, rooting through the legs, opening through the chest, shoulders relax. gonna bring the weight into the left foot. As we place our right foot into our tree pose, so there's a few modifications. You can use a wall or the back of a chair. You can use your toe on the ground as a kickstand, or place your foot on the inside of your shin, or on the inside of your thigh. Keep your focus about 3 to 4 feet in front of you, never leaving that spot with your eyes. We're going to reach the arms overhead. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach them up. And exhale, hands to heart. Pointing that knee towards the front of your mat. Kicking that foot back to the back of your mat. Flexing that foot. Reach the arms behind you. Coming into warrior 3. And step it up. Shake it out. Coming back into Tadasana. Rooting through those feet, rooting through those legs. Ribs open up, shoulders relax, standing tall. Hands to heart. Bring the weight into the right foot. As you place that left foot where it's comfortable, where you can hold it. And if you're holding on to a chair or a wall, just do the arms with the one arm that's free. So we're going to inhale, reach the arms up, keeping your focus. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach them up. And exhale, hands to heart. Bringing that knee to the front of the mat. Bringing that foot to the back of the mat. Flexing that foot. Airplane arms. Rooted leg has a small bend in the knee. And step it up. Shake it out. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to the crown of the head, small back bend. And slowly dive it down. Come into your halfway lift, flat back. Inhale. And exhale, slowly melt into forward fold. Hands to the mat. Step back to your plank and drop your knees down. We're going to attempt to practice crow pose. Now, crow pose is a very intermediate and advanced posture. I highly recommend a block. If you do not have a block, then I suggest hands in front, widen the fingers, a small grabbing at the mat with the fingertips. Bringing the feet together, walk your feet in. You want to tuck those knees into the armpits and just practice kind of coming forward, keeping that neck nice and long. Just practice feeling what it feels like, just rolling on the toes, coming forward, because you're still going to be strengthening the parts of you that will need that muscle to hold your crow pose. So if you do have a block and you feel like taking it a step further, you can come back into your posture, making a perfect triangle with your hands and the block. Feet are together. Tuck those knees into the armpits. Place your forehead on the mat. Lift one foot and then the other. See if you can hold it. Really ignite through that core. Drop one foot and then the other. Wherever you are today is where you're meant to be. Don't get frustrated. Listen, I've been doing yoga for almost 3 years and I still can't hold a crow pose without a block. So maybe for like 2 seconds. And as you can tell, it takes a lot out of you. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit of core work because it wouldn't be one of my yoga videos without core work. So let's slowly lay back. We're gonna bring the legs up on the wall, the imaginary wall, flexing through the feet. Hands down by your side. And from here, we're gonna take a big inhale. And exhale, just lift the tailbone. That's it. There's just a little pelvis lift. As you exhale. Hug it in. Let's bring the legs back up on the wall. We're going to lift our upper back off the mat. Keep that chin and chest distant. Arms out to your side. And we're going to drop the legs down halfway and hold for 3, 2, and 1. Hug those knees in. We're going to repeat that a couple more times. You got this. Let's lift our upper back, arms out to the side, check that chin and chest, look up to the sky. Legs up, drop them halfway, and breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Hug it in. A strong core will help you so much in so many yoga postures. And not only yoga postures, it will help you in your everyday posture. Just standing, having a strong core takes a lot of pressure off of the back. So I would assume the stronger your core, and putting less pressure on your back would make you stand up taller, right? Because you're not over extending for either or. I mean, you should have a strong back and a strong core, but you know, it's easier to get a strong core than it is to get a strong back. I've been trying to get a strong back for years. It is not easy. So I'd rather at least accommodate my back with my strong core, right? Let's lift our upper back, hands down by your side, drop those legs down, and breathe. 3, 2, 1, hug it in. What do you say we do that 2 more times? I know you're like, what? You're probably cussing me out right now. I'm giving you breaks in between. I'm not that evil. I'm not evil at all, actually. I don't have an evil bone in my body. Boy, I'm really talkative today, aren't I? It must be the essential oils. Let's lift the upper back. Keep that chin away from the chest. Arms out by your side. Drop those legs halfway and breathe. Hug it in. Let's do it one more time. Hands down by your side. Lift the upper back. Chin and chest away. Drop the legs down. Hug it in. Rock it back and forth. Give yourself a little practice for a strong back. Because it's really hard to get a strong back. I mean, not if you're working out in the gym, but I mean, just at home, like on your yoga mat, it's hard. It's not that you can't do it, it's just, it hurts. You know what I mean? It hurts. Okay, let's bring the legs back up on the wall. Hands down by your side, or you can bring hands to your belly. We're gonna open the legs and close. Small micro bend in the knees, and keep the legs in line with the hips. Open them up, letting the legs fall open. And bring them together. Make sure you're breathing. This time we're going to bend through the knees, keep them in line with the hips. Hands can be down by your side or on your belly. And we're going to open them up, let them fall open, and bring them together. Nice and slow. Open it up. Bring them together. You should start to feel this in your lower core. Open them up. And bring them together. One more time. And hug it in. So, we're going to do a Shavasana. If you have a block, I am going to use my block as a pillow. You can bring your legs out long, arms down by your side. You can keep your feet flat on the mat if that's comfortable, and maybe let the knees fall open. That's comfortable. You can come into a reclined butterfly. Whatever feels good for your body. You can even bring your feet as wide as the mat and then let your knees fall open. For me, that's not very comfortable because I have hyperextended hips, and it feels funny for my hips to go the other way. So I'm going to bring my feet about hip width distance and let my knees fall in. I'm going to bring my hands to my lower belly. Begin scanning your body for any tension, releasing that tension, deeply melting into your mat. A big part of the crown chakra is meditation. I use my savasana or corpse pose time as my meditation. I like to turn off my thoughts, just clear my mind, be present in the moment, and just completely surrender. As you breathe, I want you to fill your lungs completely and empty your lungs completely. And we're going to stay here for a few minutes. It's not going to be a typical 10-minute Shavasana. It's only going to be a few minutes. So feel free, if you want to stop the video now and set your timer, do a 10-minute Shavasana, go for it. Closing your eyes, and go ahead and begin breathing. start slowly waking up the body. Just wiggle through your toes and wiggle through your fingers. Slowly bringing your feet towards your glutes. Slowly turning to one side. And coming into a seat. Feel free to sit up on your block as we finish our practice. In yesterday's chakra practice, I had spoke about the sound associated with the third eye chakra was Aum, A-U-M. The sound associated with the crown chakra is actually Om. So we're going to do 3 Oms to finish our practice today. Again, you can do your mudra, maybe one finger, or alternating the fingers, bringing the thumb and all 4 pads of the fingers together, really using some pressure on each one. We're going to take a deep inhale, and remember there's 3 syllables to Om. A, U, M. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath in. Deep inhale. Gently open your eyes. Let's take a deep breath in, reach the arms overhead. And exhale, hands to the crown of your head. Let's do that one more time, deep breath in. Hands to the crown of your head. Exhale. Bringing hands to heart. Thank you guys so much for practicing with me today. I truly appreciate each and every one of you, and I am so happy you're on this journey with me. Tomorrow we're going to do a more intensive practice, yoga to sweat, since we've done some more gentle practices with the chakra balancing practices over the past few days. So I hope to see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Namaste.